Alright, what's up YouTube? So right now I've been filming on the GoPro for a little while now. The sun's right in my eyes. But we're riding back here in the trails. Haven't been back here in probably like a week since the snow melted. It's like 45 today, so it's bearable. Ripping around. The ground is still really hard. We got Justin up there ripping, and then I got the pit bike just idling up there. So I'm gonna try to hit the jump a little bit. I don't know, mess around. And then down here, as you can see, there's still a bunch of snow, and it's really rutted up because Anthony, last time we were here, or in the fall, he was ripping his 450 back here and rutted the whole thing up. And yeah, so also another thing I want to clear up, I had a lot of questions on this GoPro mount right here. It is I think it's Dango design. I'll leave the link down below in the description. It just kind of clips onto the front of your helmet right here. It's got like a little clip thing, and then it just clips on the front. You can clip it on each side or whatever you want. Really convenient. I think it's like the best GoPro mount you could have. It does kind of like pull your helmet down a little bit. It, I think, is like the best angle, and so you can get the bars and where you're going. So regardless, if you want to check it out, links down below. Rip around for a little bit, get some clips. Bike broke. Well, of course, I hit that jump, stalled out on me, and now my chain tensioner snapped off. Chain's super loose, and of course, more chain problems. So I love this pit bike. It's super dialed, never breaks on me, chain never falls off. For sale, 500 bucks. Well, I think I'm just gonna leave it here and forget about it. I can't get that thing to come back because it's so loose. I want to be able to ride it back up to the house, and it's just jammed forward. That thing was so tight, so I might have to push it, and I really don't want to have to do that because it's a really far way back. But gotta do what you gotta do, I guess. Thick it is, but it's kind of like a wetland, so I don't think we're too worried about falling in, even though we might. Whoa, like that. I called it. Alright, so it's the next day. As you can see, that tire is a little bit pushed off to the side. You can't even push it. It just locks up the whole time. When I was trying to push it back up to the house, Justin ended up towing me back with the strap back up to the house so I could just throw it in the back of the truck. But I went to the store. I got some new chain tensioners for each side, and then some nuts to go along with it. So I'm going to slap this on and hopefully go ride today. Alright, well, it's all dialed in now. Got everything buttoned up, I lubed everything up, and seems to roll a lot nicer than it did before, so I'm pretty pumped on that. Probably gonna go ride in a little bit. I was just checking out some bars off my 250, and I might actually swap them out eventually because I feel like I'd be a little more comfortable than having these really tall bars on there. But I don't feel like doing it today, so coming soon. I'm gonna do some adjustments, and I gotta do a bunch of work on this thing, as you guys know. Patch up that hole in the case, JB Weld. They gotta put the rear brake cleats in there for the back brake, new front wheel bearings, and a few other minor little things. But yeah, it needs some work, as you guys all know. Alright, so I just got back. I've been ripping the pit bike for a little while now. Chain only popped off like one time, so I mean, it was a lot tighter than it was before. I actually maxed out all the threads on that chain tensioner without taking links out of the chain, so it seems to be working fine. I got a little track going behind Bailey's house. He's working on his bike up at the house. We'll set the camera up on the tripod, do some laps in this little track, and then maybe go back, hit some jumps. I don't really know. It depends on how much time before it gets dark, but what's new? sketchy with the flat front tire just sliding all around. He's kind of slide on the back wheel. Super muddy right here. Really slick right here. Woo! Hand is stuck. Ow. Oh man. Saw that coming with the flat tire. Oh, nice. All the mud came off now. I don't think the chain fell off or whoa, sliding. There's like one line, one rut right there. Just sliding all around. I think that's the funnest part, just being wide open. Hopefully the GoPro doesn't have any mud on it. Oh shoot, that is the cringiest sound. Hopefully it didn't come off the, as long as it doesn't come off the front sprocket, it's not that big of a deal. And this thing was so tight, I don't understand. It's got to be the sprocket because it's the teeth on it. It's so worn down and it's so old, and this thing is caked with mud. Caked with mud. I'm sure I sound like a little girl whining that my dirt bike's dirty, but you know what? I gotta have something to complain about, I guess, you know? You guys know how it is. You know that deal. Oh my God. I think that's telling me that I should wrap it up and go put the bike away before something else happens and something else breaks on me. I think that's what it's telling me right now. Or just to fix it, like all of you commented that I shouldn't be riding it and I should just spend the money on something that I ride all the time versus something that I don't ride that much compared to this thing, because I ride this thing a lot and it's kind of on the back burner, you know? It's like a pit bike, you don't really take care of it. I mean, I do, but I don't know. Maybe I'll order up the parts. I really just need a swing arm for it, but I found this swing arm on eBay. I'm not really sure if it fits. It says 125, 110, 50. I'll put an image on the screen right here. If any of you know, post a comment down below, DM me on Instagram at Tyler Monagan, and let me know if this thing fits, because I'll definitely order it, because there's only 80 bucks on eBay, and it seems like a decent swing arm for the money. I mean, you got the axle blocks, you don't got to worry about those the tensioners coming loose or whatever, and it seems like a solid swing arm. So let me know in the comments if any of you have used it, or if you have friends that have used it. I'm really curious, because if it does fit, I'll order it like that same day and get it in for this thing. But I just don't want to spend it and then have to go through the hassle of trying to return it if it doesn't fit. So other than that swing arm, I think the only other option is like the BBR super stock whatever swing arm. Don't quote me on that, whatever it's called, but that BBR swing arm. And then what else is there? I guess I could use a Pitster Pro rear end if I could even find one. But if any of you can send me links to where I can find a decent swing arm for this thing, definitely send me a link on Instagram. It's probably the easiest way, if you DM me on Instagram, to interact with you guys, along with try to get information back and forth. So let me know if you have any swing arms for sale. I know I'm on a Facebook page called, it's all for pit bikes. It's like I forget the name of the thing on Facebook, but I'm on a little group thing on Facebook where all the guys list all their their stuff for sale, their pit bike info, questions, whatever. And that's helpful. Sometimes guys are selling the BBR stuff, but I just don't want to spend $400 for a swing arm, to be honest, because that's a lot of money for a swing arm for a pit bike. But if that's what it takes to have this thing dialed, I might end up having to spend $400. I don't really want to, but I guess if I want to have this thing run properly and not have the chain fall off all the time, that's what I got to do. So let me know if you have any swing arm options or whatever. I've been talking about swing arms way too long. I'm just going to cut the clip here. Alright, so I've been riding for probably like 45 minutes, getting those past couple clips, trying to set up the tripod. It takes a lot longer than you think. I got to go and set up the tripod, run back to the bike, do a couple things. I'd probably do about like 3 runs at it before I change the angle, but regardless, I'm having fun. It's finally like the snow's gone. I can rip a little bit. I believe my front tire on this thing is totally flat. Yeah, as you can see, the tire is flat, so I'm sliding all around. I'm pretty sure it's got a hole in it from the studs I had from taking it out. It might have poked it just enough to make a little hole in there, so now I got a slow leak. I got to change that tube out when probably when I go to do the wheel bearings. I'll probably swap that out in the next, like, probably this week. I'll get on Amazon or whatever, order up a tube, get the bearings ordered. Probably should have had those ordered a long time ago, but I've just procrastinated on it. And what are you gonna do? You guys all know that struggle. But I think I'm gonna wrap it up right now. It's getting kind of dark. I'm sure the camera brightens it up a lot brighter than what it is. And I head back up to the house, load the pit bike. I'm gonna ask Bailey if I can wash off this pit bike before I bring it home, because it's a little bit muddy. No big deal, but head back. And it's starting to rain a little bit now. The camera's getting all soaked, but maybe I'll bring out the 125. I really want to ride that, the first 125, my 01 125. I can rip around in the mud. It does need linkage bearings really, really bad, but I mean, it's rideable. If you guys want to see me rip the 125 back here, rip it in the trails, whatever, the trails back there, let me know down below in the comments. Give this video a thumbs up, and I'll try to do that this week sometime. If the weather cooperates and it's somewhat warm outside, I'll try to get out here and do some filming on that thing, because I know a lot of you like the 2 strokes. A lot of you are anxious to me to start the 125 build. I know I really want to start it myself, but yeah, coming very soon, like I always say. I really can't rush it any more than I am, and I don't want to start something where I don't have everything like set in stone, ready to go. I don't want to start it and then not have another couple update or build videos for like a couple weeks. Like, I want the build videos to flow nicely. At least 2 build videos a week, maybe more than that, depending on how much content I have from it and how long it takes me to tear it apart, clean everything step by step, because I really want to go into detail on it, how you guys can actually do it, how to maintain it, how to take stuff apart, how to clean stuff, how to make it look new, blah, blah, blah. You guys know the deal. It's going to be really specific build videos on how to do it, and hopefully some of you can take away or learn something new and carry it onto your bike or your friend's bike or whomever to educate some other people. So I'm gonna head back and wrap this up. So I'll pack up since now it's raining pretty good. Oh, I forgot my boots in the back of the truck. Those are gonna be soaked now, so that's sick. Don't you just love putting on wet boots? I love putting on. Oh, this bag's covered. Oh man, what we're gonna do, I'm gonna put the seat up, just throw it in the back. So I got the WeatherTech mats coming in handy. If you guys have WeatherTechs, you guys know. Alright, so I just got home. I just took a shower and stuff, cleaned up from riding for today. Over here, I already got the clips imported, ready to go to edit, so I can upload this tomorrow. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed it, definitely hit the subscribe button down below. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And yeah, I think it was a lot more riding than I usually post. Hopefully some of you enjoy that. I know a lot of you, or some of you, complain about not a lot of riding, so there you go. Here's some more riding in this video. For all the people curious, here's a little sneak peek on the parts for the 125. There's a little giveaway. Here's a little giveaway. That's all you can see right now, but there's some parts. And yeah, like I said, let me know about the 125 if you want to see like a similar riding video as this on the 125 and some other things and whatever with other people riding. So off of that, if you guys enjoyed it, like I said, subscribe, like the video, share with your friends, and I'll see you guys in the next one.